Right, yeah, that's really good. Right, so...
I thought he'd be better criticism, I might as well just go to somebody else
Rachel's got good criticism. I
doesn't know with this.
Right, what are you going to do? You tell me what you're going to do.
I'll just finish off shading and I don't know what to do with the clouds anymore.
Right, so this is all going to be shaded in here.
Yeah.
Now that's going to be, is that going to be relatively dark?
That's the darkest I've got it at the far.
Right, okay. So in a sense, if that's the water there,
Yeah.
you've got to make sure that you can see the line between the sky and the water. Is that important?
Yeah.
So maybe even make that a little darker.
Yeah.
And as you make that darker, the volcano will start to stand out a bit more, won't it?
Yeah.
So, and then what you could do is, you've got to try and make this look like really like lava. So how do you think you're going to do that?
Oh no, I haven't been learning
You've
that
got an
much.
idea.
I didn't learn from things from the other picture, that was it.
Have you got a spare piece of scrap paper?
Do you want some red glitter as well, Jonathan?
Some red glitter?
Red glitter.
Do it and I will put the paper in the bin.
Have you got an
I'll
scrap
do it.
piece, Rachel?
Just
that
any
you
of that
use?
coloured paper will do.
Oh, that one?
Yeah.
Any of the pieces,
Right, have you got your pencil?
any of it will go.
Right, how about with your lava, you know how you've kind of got those edges like that?
Yeah,
It's kind of trying to make it look really gloopy, isn't it?
yeah,
Like that. That's how you've got it to sort of come round like that. It's almost like making it look as gloopy as you can possibly make it.
yeah,
So you could do it, and then you could imagine the light hitting that. So you could actually add a little shadow like that, look,
yeah,
around there, because that'll make it look a bit more three-dimensional.
yeah, I understand that.
Okay, so there, can you sort of see how that's starting? Just if you imagine the light
Yeah.
coming over, and how that could cast a little shadow just down that edge,
Yeah,
round there. You could do that on the lava, but you might have to get a rubber and erase out these smudges.
yeah, that's been by the other piece of work.
That's all right, because at the very end, when you finished it, we'll spray it with hairspray, and then that'll
Yeah.
stop it smudging. Okay, so there, look,
Could have done that
I would do that. What?
Makes sense.
Well, the thing is, you've got to draw it, and if you fix it, it's difficult to then
Okay.
draw over the top. You see.
Yeah,
Because then if you want to rub something out, you can't because it's fixed, it's sort of glued it. But I would do things like that. What do you reckon?
yeah,
On your lava.
yeah,
And what you could do, if you've got your, obviously if your volcano, let's say that for example that's the edge of the volcano down here.
yeah,
You could do some textures, like bits of rock, almost like little scribbly lines, almost like
Yeah.
this, to give it a really nice texture of the rock.
yeah,
What do you reckon?
yeah,
Maybe you could try it. If you don't like it, you can always rub it out.
yeah,
But imagine the idea of that being really dark again in the background there.
yeah.
So that's the night sky bit, isn't it?
If you want it really dark.
Well, I mean, it means going over it all. You might not need it as dark as that, but I'm just thinking that.
Do I have to go back through all this again?
Well, no.
Well,
I mean, no.
think of the other picture, Sam. It
Yeah.
needs to be the same.
It's
It
got
needs
to
to
be
be
the same.
consistent. So
Aye.
I think you're about right.
Yeah, that's fine. So you've got your volcano.
Yeah,
You've got your night sky.
yeah,
You've got maybe some texture in your volcano, and then with your pine trees at the bottom, you might just make them a little bit bolder. So you might go over them with a darker light so they stand out again a bit more.
yeah,
So that you don't get it confused between the texture
Yeah.
in the volcano, and because you don't want to lose some of the detail in these, do you? So I would make
Yeah.
that just a bit bolder, and that would be my opinion.
thank you.
That's
Is that
helpful.
helpful?
Very
Yeah.
helpful.
And do you know something? This is going to look terrific when it's done.
Don't
Yeah.
say
It's
anything
done.
positive. He doesn't
Do you not
take
like
praise
positive?
very well
Right,
at
okay, it's going to
all.
look rubbish when it's done.
I didn't mean like that, but I just don't want criticism. I don't want.
You like your criticism, so it helps you improve.
Yeah,
That's exactly what we've just
Excellent.
been
I mean, you could
saying.
even do some more of this grass, you know, around
yeah,
here. And then you've got the volcano, so you've got to try and work out where the grass would end
yeah,
and where the volcano would begin. So, shall I give you an idea?
yes,
How about the idea of the grass coming round here? And if we go round here, so what I'm thinking about is that curve on the volcano.
yeah,
So the grass there, if I go up there like that, and imagine all this being little bits of grass.
yeah,
And of course the grass will be smaller the further away it comes to, you know, as you get nearer the grass will be
yeah, Would
bigger.
grow.
But imagine that there, you know, a bit of grass in the
Yeah.
background there. So like I say, it could almost be just like a dot over here, this grass.
Yeah.
Or if that's a beach or something with
That's
sand.
that's a beach.
So even like little flecks of sand.
Yeah.
Okay, and then you've got the trees here, you've got the grass in there, and then you've got your volcano rising up behind.
Yeah.
Can you see how that's working?
Yeah, I can.
Maybe do something like that. That'd
Yeah.
be good. Spot on.
Thank you.
There you go.
I'm just dull shading.